What's up, everybody? It's Isaac from Isaac the Lich. How are you doing tonight? Maybe I can try and get it to... I'm trying to bring up the live stream on my phone so I can actually monitor chat and say hello to everybody. There we go. Let me check and see what the audio sounds like over here. Yep, there we go. We're good. Alright. But hello and welcome to the live stream. My name is Isaac and welcome to Isaac the Lich. If you're new to the channel, feel free to please like and subscribe. It's about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me switch over to my actual account. YouTube is a little finicky at times. It's always a pain in my butt when I want to try and I don't understand why it's so troublesome sometimes, but for some reason sometimes YouTube does not like to allow me to actually find my own live stream on my phone so I can actually talk to you guys. So give me just a second. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm actually going to be playing my counselor here because I'm trying to get it to seriously, YouTube, why are you not like, you know I'm live, you know I'm probably looking for my seriously, YouTube, seriously? You know, I've had similar problems too, because I actually have a friend who's had a couple of channels. I think one he shut down. The other is actually still fairly popular. But, for some reason, like, it shows that I'm live. There we go. There we go. Now we can get things going. Alright. Hello and welcome. So let's get this show on the road. Time to play my Cathar Counselor. Then I hope everybody, like I said, I hope everybody's doing alright tonight. It's approximately like 2 o'clock at my time, so if you're watching this, it's probably either really early in the morning for you or really late at night. I hope you enjoy the new and improved audio because, you know, we've recently gotten ourselves a new microphone set in terms of windscreen, foam, and arm to, you know, allow us to actually talk and actually have the mic sound really good, hopefully. But, you know, matter of fact, let us know what you think of the sound. And now there's like one person watching me. Yay. Oh, nope. We got another person. We got people coming back and forth. Hello. Hello and welcome to the live stream. Alright, so we have this guy to talk to. Special appointment. Well.
Thank
Hi,
you for
Senator.
coming on short notice. I'm Senator Venara Kale. Forgive my abruptness, but time is a luxury I don't possess.
I forgot how
Coruscant is overwhelmed with refugees.
I forgot how plastic looking these old hair graphics were back in like 2010, 2013.
Refused to leave.
There has to be a better place for these refugees to live.
We've offered to resettle them off-world, but they're demanding to remain here. As so often happens when fear and poverty dominate, a criminal element has risen to take advantage of the situation. The Migrant Merchants Guild began as a political advocacy group for refugees. Over the years, it transformed into a ruthless and murderous criminal syndicate.
I mean, that's usually how it works, yeah.
As if these people didn't have enough problems. Now they're being controlled by gangsters?
These criminals exploit the very people their guild allegedly protects. They rule through intimidation and extortion. The Migrant Merchants Guild has grown increasingly hostile and violent. Their criminal enforcers have acquired military-grade weaponry. Earlier today, their thugs took to the streets. They attacked our security personnel, set fires, began rioting. We're facing an armed insurrection.
I've negotiated with hostile parties before. Put me in touch with these criminals. I'll do what I can.
Jedi are warriors as well as diplomats. If diplomacy fails, we must use force. For generations, the old galactic market was Coruscant's central trade hub. Its importance isn't merely economic. It's a symbol of the Republic's freedom. The comm channels are jammed. We've lost contact with our security forces. I need your help ending this crisis. The criminals must not win.
I'll do what I can.
If there's any way to settle this dispute without further violence, I'll find it.
Do not restrain yourself too much.
Hi, Lizard Bro, what's up?
These men are thieves and murderers. Do whatever you must to save innocent lives from that criminal filth. Find my security chief, Captain Winborn. He'll help. Good luck.
Let's try and shrink this a little bit. There we go. Make it just a little smaller. Alrighty. Let's see what Master Yuan's doing.
I failed. I'm sorry. I failed. Once there were two little boys. Their names were Parkanis and something. Why can't I remember?
What's going on here?
The story. The other little boy in the Padawan. I'm not mad. The man in the shadows is making me this way. He brings the darkness. It's coming.
Who's making
Man
your
in the shadows? I don't understand.
Parkanis! Parkanis, where are you?
Yuan! Farron, please, see Yuan back to her room.
Something is wrong.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm Atris Finn, the researcher here. We must get to work finding a cure.
Who's
She
Parkanis?
keeps talking about someone called Parkanis. Who is that?
You don't know either? Never mind. A cure is what Yuan really needs. The problem is that the greatest collection of learning in the galaxy, the Jedi Temple here on Coruscant, has lain in ruins since the war. I believe the answer to curing Yuan is in the archives of the temple ruins, but accessing them won't be easy.
I'll do what I
We'll
can.
help you on. I'll get us the information.
The temple's artificers created a system to sort through the vast stores of knowledge. A set of 3 holocrons that served
Nice
as
face
guides.
tattoos, dude.
The wisdom and personalities of the Order's greatest masters were imprinted on these guides, which they called Noeticons.
Cool, let's find
I
them
see
then.
no need for hesitation here.
Unfortunately, we don't have the Noeticons. Not anymore. The temple ruins were looted. The Noeticons were taken. I have a lead on one of them, but it's not in friendly hands.
Uh-oh. Never is.
Republic security spotted some GAN scavengers carrying a Noeticon in the Migrant Merchants Guild. The Republic brought one of the GAN in for questioning, but he won't talk.
Haven't encountered any Gand before.
They're a fascinating species. Quiet, humble, very loyal to one another. The Republic officer you want is Alec Efron. He's at the security outpost with the Gand right now. And I'm working on a lead for the second Noeticon. I should have something by the time you get back. Good luck.
Yeah, take my little points. Myself. Right, okay.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Whee! An intergalactic taxi. Ooh, somebody left a like. Woo! Either there is somebody shadow watching this because it's only showing one person. Hello, what do you have?
Honorable Jedi, a moment, please. I greet you on behalf of the great and noble Senator Dolly Burbark. The senator sent me as his representative, though he'd
Dolly
prefer to be here
Burbark.
himself.
Okay.
He loves to walk among his people.
Yeah, my ass. No man who loves to walk among his people has got some lackey in the middle of nowhere. Why should I
Is there a
care?
point to all of this?
Today, the senator sent me to find brave and loyal citizens to help with a security crisis. It
Uh-huh.
involves his work to restore the Republic to glory by re-establishing our technological superiority.
Technology
We
can
must
go
have
so
wisdom,
far.
not just gadgetry.
Exactly. Senator Bark has the wisdom and perseverance to lead us all into the future. Recently, the senator arranged to acquire a shipment of computer chips, advanced hardware that could create whole new industries for the Republic. Unfortunately, the shipment was
That's not-
hijacked by the Migrant Merchants Guild. Now, Republic security is afraid to take on the Guild's thugs.
You're looking for outside help.
Exactly. The senator says this issue is really over security's head anyways. Recovering the shipment of chips from the Guild would be a great service to Senator Bark and the Republic.
I'm sure it would be.
A child could do this.
I can tell you're a woman who means what she says. I'm glad I found... To find out where the Guild has hidden the Senator's shipment, you'll have to speak with Security Captain Denel Zahn. He ran the investigation. Then return the shipment to Senator Bark's office in the Senate Tower. I'm sure he'll want to thank you personally.
Earn dark side points for turning in passable slave collars, or say screw you to a senator. I think I'll do the latter. I keep seeing people pop in and out of chat. I'm sitting there trying to say, hi, hello, greetings. There's actually more activity than normal. Usually we get like me, and that's it. Hello,
In accordance
Captain.
with Security Force Regulation 1195, conversations with
Uh-oh.
non-security personnel are to be kept to a minimum. Let's make this quick. I'm Captain Denel Zahn. Senator Bark's page ordered me to give you information regarding the senator's stolen goods.
Okay. Why do you sound like you have a stick up your butt? Do
Where
what you
can I
know.
find the shipment?
Look, I don't work for him. If you want that information, we're gonna have to come to an understanding. Did the senator's crony tell you where the
Uh-oh.
shipment came from, or what these computer chips are for?
No.
Now that you mention it, he didn't explain anything about the chips.
Didn't tell
I'm
me
not
nothing.
surprised. These political types like to gloss over details.
You think?
Ships are from planet Ryloth. They're designed to operate remote control slave collars.
Yep. Nope.
Under
Nope.
Republic Law 4412, Rylothian slave collars and the chips
All of
used
the
to make
nope.
them are illegal in Republic space, even for senators.
Yeah. This is shameful.
Slavery is an abomination to the Force.
The fact is, possession of those chips is against the law. Our immediate problem is that these slave collar chips are spread around the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. First priority is get the shipment together again. After that, bring the chips back to me and I'll make sure they're destroyed.
Sure, I'll
Sounds like
destroy
the
the
right thing
chips.
to do.
Not.
It's the
I'm not
only
going to
thing.
hand them over to Senator to
Find the
make
chips and get out of the
douchebag.
guild warehouse. Once you've got everything, I suggest you let us deal with the shipment, not the senator.
But hello, if you're new to the channel, my name's Isaac. Welcome to Isaac the Lich. We do a lot of gaming on here. We do a bit of ghost reactions now and again, and we'll also do some stories about our tabletop gaming experiences, namely Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, Starfinder, Iron Kingdoms, you name it. We do a lot. So, what's up? And I hope you enjoy the
Senator
game
Chaos
and the
is
show.
back up. What's the
Please feel
situation?
free, if you're new, to subscribe to the channel and leave a like and comment down below if you will.
Organized, clearly trained off-world. They'll kill thousands. Might even destroy the Senate Tower.
Of course the bad guys want to destroy the center tower. That's kind of a standard bad guy thing. Blow up local government
Pull your
building.
men back, Captain. Let me handle the criminals.
Time to go stabby with a lightsaber.
They came here with a plan. Gangsters brought slicers to access every network.
Not only that, but, you know, since I'm a counselor, I'll just start throwing rocks at them, too.
They'll cause thousands of mid-air collisions. It'll rain debris on the Senate Tower like a meteor storm. No telling how many will die.
Yep. Evacuate the
Send
Senate.
a man to warn the senators. They need to find shelter.
I sent word right before you got here, but there isn't enough time to save everyone. We have to stop this here. The gangsters have armed patrols guarding the network access points. We need to
Easy.
push them back and
Stab them.
manually lock down the terminals. Get enough terminals, we might just pull this off. My men will back you up. Good luck in there.
I don't really need backup. I'm kind of main protagonist code. Like, I'm virtually immortal and will probably whoop their butts anyway. And to be fair, because of a server-wide XP boost, like I am uber leveled for this Why did it auto target like the dude on the other side of the freaking battle? I'm sitting there trying to smack the dude in front of me, and the game has auto targeted this guy like 5 feet away. How does that make sense? I don't know. Do you guys think that makes sense? I don't. Stabby! Oh, come here. Whack. Alright. Ooh, archaeology. Ooh, something I can use my archaeology to dig and get resources for. Hack this. That's one node down. Ooh, he had some rare loot on him. That's cool. Gotta repair this. And I'm gonna come over here and whack these guys. What? Seriously, game. Why? What? Enemy directly in front of me. Immediately targets the dude that's like 10 feet away from me. Why? What purpose does that hold? What? Game, make no sense. I love you because you're like old school Legend Star Wars, but come on now. Stabby. For once, it actually auto-targets the dude in front of me. And rustle through their pockets for some useless junk. That'll work. And now I am Jedi Ninja. Now you see me, now you don't. How they don't literally see my lightsaber through any of this is hilarious. Gangsters everywhere. Hello, Chrismac. Woot. Okay. So I have a bonus quest to go kill some enforcers. What do you guys think? Should I go ahead and do the bonus quest? Get some extra XP? I mean, not my character actually needs it. The only reason I'm actually playing this character instead of like my level 50 trooper or my Jedi Guardian, which is like almost level 40, is because I'm actually trying to level up her artificer skills so I can actually create some interesting gear. Which I do need to find some fibrous nitrium so I can actually start building stuff. What is glowy device? Hello, glowy thing. What are you? Ah! Of course, I get smacked by like half a dozen things. Ow, 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 ow. If I keep getting shot in the face. How that dude survived taking a boulder to the face, I do not know. Oh. I'm no longer able to access that datacron. Why? Uh-huh. Oh wait, there's a blue chest over here I can grab some stuff from. Why does my robe keep flashing up? Is there just like some weird force vent in the middle of nowhere that's causing my Jedi robes to go floop? Let's see. Dooby-dooby-doo. Nothing really of interest in this direction. Hello. I see a target. Come here, time to kill you. And you know, it's funny as old as this is now in video game years. Like, this came out in 2011, but this game still looks pretty good for, you know, for what it is. Like, I will admit, like, the hair graphics and stuff like that still looks like plastic. Back in the day when, you know, when you could swear some video game characters literally looked like they were plastic dolls. Anybody else remember that history and time? Or better yet, does anybody remember when like video game characters looked like they were just blocks? Just pixelated blocks. And I'm not talking like 2D, I'm talking about like old school 3D characters from like 2001, 2003 era. Like, compared to that, like this looks like, you know, God graphics of amazing. Because I remember, like, even games, for example, the original Jedi Academy, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast with Kyle Katarn. Like, and the thing is, like, back then, that was the top tier graphics. And the thing is even to this day, I think I played back when I was playing them for my Star Wars May the 4th week. I couldn't help but just look at Mon Mothma's character, for example, and it reminded me, just from the cutscene, it reminded me just how scary those things could look. Like, almost soul-eating scary. this weird smile whenever they spoke. It was just like, save me. And you're just sitting there going, oh god, no, 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 no. Nightmare-inducing character models back in the day. I also remember that. Just that type of character model that just made you go, why? Like, that did not age well at all. I mean, that was like the top, and the thing is, like I said, that was like the top tier graphics of 2003, 2004. And I think in like 2006, 2008, things started getting better. I think some of my first few games that I got from that time period in the 2008 and 2004,
Return to your post.
2006 period were actually old-fashioned Sherlock Holmes games. I don't know if anybody else played those or anybody else knows what that is, but there were actual games based on Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes series. Some of them were pretty good, some of them were just made you question, what? Why? And a lot of times, like, the puzzles just made you have the worst time in your life trying to figure out how to solve them. Because you go in and you're like, okay, I'm supposed to try and figure this out with little more than some vague hint of the toothpicks being two different colors, or, you know, some obscure bit of information from a book that you have never ever read in your life, that you would never think to read in your life. And actually, I think there are a few other games that do that too. That's like, haha, you thought you were playing video games to relax and not learn? No, we're gonna make you look stuff up. You have to look up this obscure information to play our game and win. That just made gamers just go, why? Yeah, I actually enjoyed a few of those games myself, come to think of it, but... Alright, where is the rest of this stuff so I can find it? Yes, I'll take your money and junk so I can sell the junk later. Let's see, which way am I supposed to go? What? Why is that? Oh, that's right. Derp! I hopped into doing the slave collar quest and I did not pick up the rest for my actual consular story quest. Oops. Well, let me go ahead and finish this one up then. That way I can just grab it on the way back. Oopsie daisy. Oh well. Let's see. You guys aren't gonna attack me as soon as I take that, will you? No? Good. Smart idea. These guys, on the other hand, probably not that bright. Out of my way, slightly inconvenient object. Guild muscle. Immediately beaten up by a cat girl. I'm going to beat you up and steal your crap. When's that one shirt that I remember reading a while back? If this was a video game, I've already taken you out and stolen your stuff. Isn't that usually how video games work? Like, even Jedi. For 1,000 years, the Jedi had maintained peace. In this game, for 1,000 years, the Jedi ran around, murdered everything in their path, and looted their corpses. Doing random tasks for the sake of more money and experience points. Paying attention to the chat. Getting myself stuck. Yay. Excuse me, coming through. I'm about to have an entire army of these guys following me by the end of this. Whee! This thing looks like it could fly, but it does not. I do not understand this. It's a hovermobile. And it doesn't even do damage when I run them over. Ah! But apparently they can blow me out of it. Alright. Haha. Gotcha. Let's see. Hello.
Look what the Wampa dragged in. I was beginning to wonder if I'd see you again. Did you get
But
the
of
shipment of
course.
slave collar chips?
Here.
Take these chips and destroy them, Captain.
Oh, I will.
Grind them
Senator
into
Park will be
dust.
Disappointed, but the law is the law, even for senators. I know he probably offered more, but I can at least give you the
It's not about
standard
the
rate
law,
for
it's
your
about
work.
principle.
I'm just glad we found
I'm
them
supposed to be
before
a
Senator
Jedi.
Park did.
I'm with
Not
you on
a-
that. To
not
be
a-
honest, I can't think of a more
Not an
detestable
evil
technology.
Sith.
I've got a lot of data work to do now. We don't want the senator finding any fault with the way this was handled. But you've got my thanks.
Oh, yay. Add that to our equipment. Hello.
Jedi, welcome. Welcome to the old galactic market, sir.
Soft thing can
sorry.
barely speak.
I never met a real Jedi up close.
Well, I mean, I think he's supposed to be a young kid. He looks almost more like he's in his 40s. He's been smoking Marlboro straight for like 20 plus years. Then again, you know, I've worked retail, so I've seen guys that are like they're early mid 20s that look like they're freaking 40 because they've been puffing like 6 to 8 packs a day.
With respect, I'm here about your prisoner.
This is
Even
the,
more hilarious.
Gand we brought in. He was talking about that Jedi holocron you're all looking for, but he's not exactly, talkative.
You will tell me about the holocron.
I will tell you nothing. I will Jedi mind trick you into doing exactly what I want.
Who is this Lars Badig?
Too bad for this Gand, he's not Watto.
Just tell me where it is now. So I must light the signal, then go to the warehouse.
I'll bet the signals have something to do with the Gant hierarchy. Throw up the right one and you'll get their leader.
Well, I mean, I can't really promise anything, Buckman, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna know.
My men can't believe you took on all those gangsters and lived.
I
You're a
mean,
blasted hero. You know that?
this character is
The network terminal's
Jedi.
locked down. The speeder traffic is secure.
Jedi are pretty good
all that's left is
at
pushing out
getting
those gangsters
people
for
to
good.
tell them things that
There's
they
some kind of
want
encrypted
them to
message on the
know.
network. Looks like a recording.
Let me see that. It's an old Migrant Merchants Guild code. I think it's been encrypted. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
You accepted our friendship, Senator Kale, and credits. It's time you paid us back. All we want are the housing projects you promised our people now.
Your people will have to wait their turn like everyone else.
Well then.
I owe you nothing. If you continue pushing me, I'll destroy you all.
Well, that figures.
Should have known Senator Kale was too good to be true. She's even a bigger crook than I thought.
Doesn't make sense. There's got to be an explanation.
Your extortion attempt has failed. My people
Sorry.
over.
Nobody breaks a deal with us, Senator. We'll have what we want one way or another.
Ho-ho.
This is way above my pay grade. I'm not destroying the reputation of Coruscant's most popular politician. Take the recording. I don't want it.
Well, that's kinda... Don't let
strong,
fear
Captain.
take you.
Exposing corruption is rarely easy, but you have an obligation to this world.
I'm risking my life every second I spend down here. The Jedi can sort this out. Senator Kale has done great things for Coruscant. She's a good woman. Give her a chance. My men and I will stay down here. You should go back to the Senate Tower.
Oh, perhaps it was I who was the second one on the watch. Oh no! I've been truly talking to myself the whole time. Ooh! How did I get turned around? Stab, stab, stab. Hello. Stab you. Let's see. Really? Whee! He's gonna drive right past all of these guards. Ha, we're mighty fearsome. Really? Doesn't look like it. Drove past every single one of you. Hello, thugs. Time to die. Again, in this game, the Jedi who were once peaceful warriors of honor turn into mass freaking murderers. Give me what I want. Are we sure these are Jedi and not Sith? Even the achievement literally reads Galactic Rampage. He is purple. Hello, person! I've seen like people popping in and out, trying to say hi. Yay! Time to massively kill everything. Why a lightsaber, which can usually single-handedly destroy pretty much anything it encounters, has turned into basically a wiffle bat? I don't know. Well, I do kind of know because, I mean, game mechanics-wise, it's... I guess for an MMO, it wouldn't be very, very good for you to be able to immediately...
I think I understand how this works.
Probably not. I've probably gone and killed myself. Because if my years of knowledge of playing role-playing games has told me anything, it's fiddling with switches without actually knowing what they do can be a very, very bad thing. Something along the terms of, you know, me possibly getting killed. Hi?
Lars Badig is a criminal. He stole the holocron from the Jedi. My order wasn't responsible for the barricade. Will you give me the holocron if I promise to get the barricade removed? My order has a reputation of trust to uphold.
Well, Tried Peace, they decided to, you know... No, I will not give you the thing you wanted. Alright. But you're gonna regret that there in about 5 seconds. And I take what I came for anyway. Hello, Jedi Holocron.
The fractal structure requires that it be removed.
With all respect, Master Arca, you are incorrect. The structure only appears fractal.
Hi, knockoff
If you
Yoda.
use the lens of the Force, you...
I don't suppose either of you is going to move past your petty geometrical squabble long enough to notice we have a visitor.
Sorry to disturb such illustrious masters, but I am in need of information.
No need to apologize, Jedi. They have a tendency to get carried away. The last person to use the Noeticon got so tired of hearing these two yammer, he shut us down. It's a mercy.
Wait, Master Thoris. Where is the Jedi Temple? We seem to have been moved.
I'll explain later. For now, I need information on an illness that is affecting my master.
Where is the temple? Well, how should I say?
we can help.
Blown up?
So she
Should I say this gently? Or...
someone called Harkanis.
Because it's literally what, Because that's literally what happened.
Our extensive knowledge of biological, chemical, and technological diseases, but this illness is beyond us.
Where do we go from here?
Sometimes knowledge comes through ruling out false ideas.
For once, Master Vandar and I agree.
Hmm.
Yuan's illness is definitely not medical, but we have accessed files that bear cross-checking. If you can find the Noeticon of Light, where Masters Noad, Nomi, and Woe guard the Jedi Order's mystical knowledge, they may be able to help.
How do I
Where
find
is
it?
the Noeticon of Light?
We do not know. Ordinarily, it would have been connected with us in the temple.
Uber helpful you are,
I'm sorry we couldn't
Master
give more
knockoff
help,
Yoda.
but it's difficult without the other parts of the Noeticon.
Find the Noeticon of Light, and seek your answer there. May the Force be with you. And remember, if you seek answers, you must always ask questions.
And I know he's just another character from Yoda's race, but whenever I see that, I have to say, knock off Yoda. However, it is good to see that not every single one of Yoda's people actually have that speech impediment of saying things backwards. I think they kind of got the point of like, look. We had to make Yoda seem at least different in some way. Although, interesting fact about Yoda, how they came up with the design is they decided to mash up Gandhi, I think Gandhi, Einstein, and one of the dudes doing the special effects. Which, I mean, hey, if you want wise old wizard, it works, I guess. Let me use... Oh. Away, mighty Tauntaun! This poor creature, which is used to a frozen planet, is probably burning alive while I'm writing it on Coruscant. And what's more hilarious is that I'm literally riding past all of these goons, and not one of them is noticing me. Almost like purposeful levels of not notice. Should we stop that Jedi? Do you want to die today? No. Well, I guess not. But, what do you guys think? Do you guys like this game, or do you guys... What actual MMOs do you guys enjoy playing? Because there's so many MMOs these days, especially for, like, free-to-play and stuff like that. I think some of my first original MMOs... Jasmine Trim. They're just gonna pretend they didn't see that. Right? Right? They're just... We're gonna pretend that we didn't see a Jedi just riding past on a Tauntaun. But welcome to the channel, Jasmine Trim. If you're not already subscribed, feel free to subscribe and leave a like on the page. We're a small but growing gaming channel. We try to put out new stuff every day. So, if you especially just so happen to like Warhammer 40k, well, I do a lot of that on this channel. If you don't know what Warhammer 40,000 is, it's another sci-fi series that is pretty much grim darkness, war everywhere, but it's fun to play. It's a nice, quiet night here where I'm at. As we're, isn't me, but last time I checked, technically when you buy a taxi, aren't you supposed to be driven around? So I'm just renting this taxi car. Okay, whatever. Wait, if I'm renting the taxi car, do I have to actually, like, put gas in it? Do they run on gas? I don't know. It's Star Wars. But please, whatever we do, I guess, please do not let Disney get anywhere near it. Oh, wait. They already own, like, a good bit of it. But apparently, like, not all of it, because of it. From what I understand, from what I've seen from a lot of the different Star Wars channels going on, George Lucas actually apparently still owns a good bit of the distribution rights, as well as part of the rights to the original characters, which is why now granted, this is a rumor, so allegedly this is why they went about killing off all the old characters, because apparently George Lucas would get 25% off of in royalties off of any of the original characters. So Disney, deciding they don't want to pay 25% for the old characters, decided, we'll kill them all off. Now, granted, like I said, this is entirely rumor. You know, that may not be the case. However, personally, it does seem like that, which I personally don't really understand. Like, I get it that you're a corporation, and I get that they want to make money. Like, I know how business works. I grew up with my family running their own business. My parents made sure that I actually learned about business, the stock market, the shareholders, all that good stuff. I grew up reading Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad series, which, if you guys haven't seen that or haven't read that book, I definitely recommend it. It's a great read if you want to learn about business and economics and actually how that kind of stuff works. They actually used to have, I don't know if they have anymore, but they used to have a game called Rat Race. It was basically referring to the actual rat race of trying to build up assets and get yourself onto the fast track of being rich.
That will be all, Minister.
And that was pretty
Dismissed.
much the goal of the game, was to teach you about investments and how to make good ones and how to
that would have killed thousands.
expect things to go downhill,
Fortunately,
worst
you also
case.
have a hollow recording I would like destroyed. Its contents will only cause harm.
Yeah, no,
Do
you
know how many
lied.
lives have been lost because of your deception, Senator?
I thought the only life I risked was my own. I expected assassination attempts, not war. My opponent in the elections was a vile man. Lazy, stupid, and corrupt. He wasn't interested in building, only taking. I had to win. But I didn't possess as much wealth as he did. When those gangsters approached me, I accepted their donation. And I'd do it again.
Lady, your whole point is because this guy was corrupt, so you decided to be corrupt? I'm sorry, does anybody else see this weird logic? I mean, I swear I've seen this weird logic in other games before. Oh wait, I have. It sounds like Mass Effect 3 Star Child. To stop the mechanicals from killing the organics, I'm going to make mechanicals that will kill the organics. What? Or what was that? Final Fantasy X. Where the guy's like, I'm going to stop Sen from killing everybody by becoming Sen. And killing everybody. What? Yeah, you've learned
People
nothing.
choose their leaders by popular vote. What difference did it make how many credits you had?
Don't be naive. Wealth can purchase influence, and influence sways popular opinion. My opponent understood that too well. I stole from those criminals to rebuild Coruscant for its people. Set things right. I'll bring the Migrant Merchants Guild to justice. You hold the power to ensure my success. Let me finish healing this world. Please, destroy that recording.
No.
If you really love the people of Coruscant, you'll admit what you've done. Let them decide whether or not to forgive you.
You think I'm dishonest? I'm just a realist. But there's no point arguing it with you. I won't force you to go public. I'll call an emergency meeting in the Senate. Tell them the truth. Let them decide.
Coruscant will be rebuilt, with or without you. I promise to help
Wait,
finish what you've
I think
started.
that's another player
Perhaps
character.
you should run for office.
Well, hello, player
I'll
character.
see to it you're properly recognized for your heroism in the old galactic market. Farewell.
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, neither one of these are really gonna be better than what I have. I've leveled. I'm already way too high a level for this planet, but, you know, still gotta do all the stories first. Right now, I think my roommate is slightly disturbed by me playing games right now and live streaming, but I think he's okay to a degree. Right, this way. More quests! Extra quests to do. Yay, quests. Oh joy, the wonders of politics. This is why I play Star Wars. I like these options. What do you want? I'm not your friend. I'm not interested. I thought we're Jedi. Aren't we supposed to be kind of like nicer than this?
That was a fairly unsubtle attempt to get my attention. I'm just admiring these old school graphics. If this is true, it is my duty to unveil this corruption.
Just looking at just how plastic this looks. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good graphics from their era. It's just when I've been playing so many modern video games recently, and I come back and I play games like this, it's kind of reminding me of just how, like, these used to be top-of-the-line graphics for their time period, and they're really still good graphics. When you look at, like, the hair and the facial features and stuff like that, it still seems, like, super plasticky. But then again, it's still better than 2003, 2005's semi-block pixels from PlayStation 1 and the original Xbox era, so my throat is starting to crack. I need me something to drink. Do I have? Yes. Haha. One last ginger ale. I love me some good ginger ale. And that's a new one with orangeade in it, I think. Yep. Yes, it is. Tasty. Not everybody likes ginger ale, though. I mean, I can understand a little bit. It can be a bit bitter to some people. But yeah, I needed something to wet my throat. Talking for how many hours have I been doing this? Oh, no, phone. There we go. As I'm sitting here, I'm still not quite used to watching myself on a live stream as my head's bobbing up and down as I'm checking the chat and looking at the camera at the same time. Hello, dude.
You're back. Did you find it? The first Noeticon?
Found it and used it.
I talked to the Noeticon's masters.
That is
they
not
had
the whole.
Advice, but no definitive
There we
cure.
go.
You actually spoke to them? Amazing. At least we're on the right track. I have a solid lead on the second Noeticon. Unfortunately, it's in Black Sun territory. They're a local gang. Pretty vicious.
All of these Jedi artifacts. Oh, I understand. I get it. The Sith came in, they blew up your temple. But being the Jedi, hear me out. All, if not most of your artifacts in the wrong hands are pretty dangerous. Wouldn't objective number 1 be, once things have calmed down, to go back into the temple and retrieve those artifacts? Just the thought.
What would street thugs do with a Jedi artifact?
Sell it?
I'm not sure. This whole situation is odd.
Jiskoliska changnanga. Umpa
Mhm.
kongchinga. Tudo omishka kaba no tesma wetia?
You have
Thank
my
you.
gratitude.
Tuana uba kili wata ponkidanko padoga lola.
Be careful, those gangsters are vicious. I am a Jedi who could literally levitate them off the ground and smash their face into a wall. I think I'm gonna be good. Then again, I mean, even the most powerful Force user can be overwhelmed with numbers. Which, come to think of it, you know, Sidious wasn't really that smart when it came to the Rule of Two and trying to maintain it. Because the whole point of the Rule of Two was to hide from the Jedi. Because if the Sith tried to rebuild their order, the Jedi would just gather the Republic and themselves and just attack them. And not only that, but the whole point of it as well was that the Sith, that Darth Bane, realized that the main problem the Sith had during their time was that they were fighting each other and trying to kill the Jedi. Well, that in their own power, but once the Jedi were out of the way, once the Sith had full power, Sidious could very easily have restarted the Sith Order. And by doing so, could have made him and Vader a lot harder to get to. I mean, simply put, you know, the main issue being, because there were only two Sith, they basically painted a giant target on their backs. But all it took was one farm boy learning the ways of the Jedi to basically kill them both. Not exactly good planning.
Senator, please comprehend. Repairing Coruscant's infrastructure is green obtuse.
Hi, droid.
To form the red parallel,
You actually look pretty good.
Oh, this is pointless. I can't understand a word you're saying.
I use mistaken words and request patience. This will be clearer. The lower levels are alarming and filled with casualties. Active collaborators can solve problems.
Oh, I give up. Do you have any idea what this ambassador droid is trying to say?
Ambassadors usually organic?
This is an unusual situation. I'm Senator Oranda. This is Patike from the Gree Enclave. Before you ask, the Gree are remote people, isolationist. They helped build Coruscant's original infrastructure. We asked for assistance with repairs. They sent the droids.
Okay. One question. If they're isolationists, have they built the original infrastructure? Like, why would they?
What sort of infrastructure needs repairing?
Power, water, and waste reprocessing. Things the world needs to survive.
Translation. Everything.
The war left a lot of Coruscant in bad shape.
What needs fixing? Everything.
Resources and offers reversal of Coruscant's yellow concave. We commit to White Vertex to achieve this.
Gree droids seem to speak in Gree patterns, so this gibberish is what I've got to rebuild Coruscant with.
I speak
Speaking of which, lady,
the bargain encounters great challenges.
did you draw your eyebrows on with a brown crayon?
Fire, damage, and
That's what it looks like.
There's something threatening stopping you from doing your job.
That is an approximate understanding, yes. Your comprehension is high.
Coruscant
I have to take
needs
off
these
my
repairs
headset
to
for a
continue
bit.
functioning. Patike, you have to convince your delegates to brave these dangers.
Impossible.
Has to be a bit hot.
My delegates require aid from one accustomed to fire, damage, and chaos. A black bisector, you see?
Good thing I've played this bit for a while.
I can take
Let
care
me
of that.
give you a
I will
hand.
compensate the Black Bisector with
Black
useful and
Bisector.
valued items only available from
English,
the Enclave.
please.
My delegates will describe their black spheres for you. These are bold,
No wonder this poor
courageous
lady is
mission
having so
callings.
much trouble
Speak
trying to
them
figure
and
out what this
learn.
droid is saying. Anybody else kind of understand anything of what the droid is actually trying to say?
Never going back. Never going back to Blue Nonagon. Now I am Yellow Concave. Injuries mark my chassis forever. And why? Ungrateful humans.
You've been
How were you
injured?
damaged?
Fire, smoke, blades. The occupants of Level Below committed numerous assaults. My safe return was improbable. Never going back. Coruscant's life waters are sluggish, stagnant. Patake commanded me. Go to the level below, repair the broken hydro supply, make clean life waters flow. I crafted a solution to achieve Patake's command. All was orange sphere until I arrived at the level below, then green perpendicular.
Now I'm looking at it. One question. Big ass feet. Itty bitty legs. How do you stand? Huge arms, huge torso, tiny head, tiny legs. How do you not fall over? Alright, tell me about your solution
How are you going to
then.
fix the hydro supply?
I crafted a durable object of Gree ingenuity, perfectly aligned for the needed maintenance. Patake failed to impart the lethal conflict enemies waiting on the level below. Many weapons and offenders despising my arrival. I fled Black Sun with my crafted solution intact, but the repair progresses unresolved. Coruscant's life waters remain sluggish, stagnant, without repairs. The hydro supply must have my crafted solution.
Robot magic, I don't know. Tell me about it.
Can I take your crafted solution to the hydro supply?
You offer yourself as a Black Bisector. That is a gratifying, unpredicted announcement. I pledge to provide items of Gree ingenuity in return. Take and apply my crafted solution to the hydro supply, but do not apply before deactivating nearby flow valves, or pressure explosion death will result. Be alerted. Black Sun green perpendicular will provide onslaught. May you experience blue tangent and return intact.
Well, that was a bunch of gibberish. This building looks so nice. Let's see. I'm going to have our buddy make us a few of these. Amazing, thank you. I'm waiting for when I get more companions because I can then just ship them out to go do random things. You go find me materials so I can build crap.
Open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
You go build this. Which I find it interesting because technically these are supposed to be our crew skills. So, like, how do we learn how to do the skill when we're basically delegating it to other people? Video game magic. Don't question it, I guess. Whee! Oh wait, derp. For a second, I'm like, where did my companion go? Oh wait, I have him building things, right?
Pleasure, Master Jedi. I'm Officer Stanson, Republic Security, trying to keep peace and order down here. We're fighting a war against the Black Sun. Wish I could say we were winning. Word has it they're running an illegal surgery clinic, giving wanted criminals new faces. Helps them dodge arrest.
Shut it down.
Public security should end their operation.
We've tried, but the facility moves shop the second they see our uniforms. Maybe you could pay this clinic a visit, smash their illegal surgery droids, pull their patient files, show them the Republic's still in charge.
Here's a thought. Something that normal cops do, by the way. Don't wear the uniforms!
Black Sun's clinic won't operate another day.
Good to hear. The sooner we shut them down,
It's called
the quicker we
undercover.
can Coruscant.
Go in
the
undercover,
Black Sun surgery
sabotage
droids, then
everything,
download
and take
their
the
patient
data.
files. That's all we need to pull their masks off their criminal clients.
But, you know, then again, I guess it wouldn't be a video game, and there wouldn't be quests if they didn't rely on random Jedi and or Trooper or whatever the hell other entity decides to be main character code. Now, I'm going to wait until my backup comes back before I do that. Heroics actually are kind of difficult without your backup. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Right, eventually I will have to start smacking around some Black Sun threads. Hi, fellas! How you survive getting smacked in the face with a rock that size, I do not know. And seriously, game, stop auto-targeting people that are like 10 feet away from me. Can you please target someone who is literally in front of me? I don't need to kill the dude necessarily 10 feet away from me. I need to kill the thing in front of me. Stab, stab, stab. Smack with giant rocks. Somehow you live through this. Hi, fellas. Excuse me while I walk up and smack you with my sword. Hey fellas, excuse me! While I fling you a boulder at you that should technically kill you. Haha. I had to actually stop and heal myself, because I don't have my lizard man friend. Come on. Okay, with as few of these Kravenvilles I'm finding, this guy must not, this senator that's supposed to be corrupt must not really pay these guys that well. Yeah, I want you to harass my political adversaries. Okay. And then again, it's also MMO logic, too. Like in World of Warcraft, where you could literally hunt down like a bunch of animals, and for some reason your quest would be fetch so many heads of this animal, so many different parts of feet of this animal, and you would literally kill them, and somehow this critter that very clearly has a head doesn't have a head for you to loot. I think someone actually made a comic about that too, where of course he probably didn't pay them, he's evil. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hello. Star Wars: The Old Republic, where the Jedi literally become mass-murdering psychopaths. Oh, for once it didn't target the guy that was 10 feet away from me. You mean you actually allow me to try and kill the dude in front of me, game? Oh, wait. I better not say anything, because I'm sure it's gonna start targeting dudes that are like 20 feet away from me again. Hoot! Alright. That got me that quest taken care of. Hello, lone police officer out in the middle of nowhere. I believe you're talking about Harvey Dent, aren't you?
Well, look at this. A Jedi. This is something special. Feel like I should have polished my boots. I'm Captain Theraguin. Last officer on the job here since the patrol stop. Welcome to Black Sun territory.
Last officer, huh?
No security down here?
Are you kidding me? My commander gave up on the sector a long time ago. I shouldn't even be here. The locals only venture out of their apartments when they have to scrounge for supplies. Now with no security forces.
I love how the game is literally showing
Black
us
Sun has a new game.
battle going on in the background while we're talking to this guy from other player characters.
I sense I'm not going to like where this is headed.
I figured that would be Harvey Dent.
Takes the supplies out,
AKA
and loads the crates with
Two-Face.
explosives. Then they set the trapped crates in the street. Make bets on how long before some fool tries to open them.
Frag, I was gonna say, I don't remember what his name
It's a dark
was.
soul to do such a thing.
But the guy who played
Didn't believe it until I saw it.
I think my favorite Two-Face so far has to be.
I tried to defuse the crates myself. The mechanics
I
are
forget his name.
but Black
He played
Sun's everywhere.
he played
Nearly killed
Agent
me.
K in MIB, but I don't remember his freaking name. Sure, I'll
I can
help
handle
you.
Black Sun. I want to make things right.
Thank you. That's just what I needed to hear. Now, Black Sun's explosives are pretty simple. I can show you what to do. Anything you can do, I'll be more than grateful. But be damn careful.
But, because and that guy is actually one of my favorite actors too. Which is kind of sad, but I don't remember what his name was. I don't think I actually seen him in any movies recently either, which is sad. I don't know if maybe it's because he died or what. I don't really keep tabs on what goes on in Hollywood anymore. Then again, I don't really have a whole lot of money to go to theaters. I'm not doing this, I'm in retail. So, which actually, it's kind of funny because there are some points where I thought about just making videos about stories of what's happened to me while I'm at work. But then again, part of me goes, yeah, no, there's enough of those channels laying around. Yeah, that person's got that valve, so I'm gonna come down here. If I'm not correct. Yes, okay. Of course, you're gonna wake up and try and attack me. Hello, we have a third person. Greetings! And they disappeared. I guess I'm horrifyingly ugly. Just kidding. I'm not a handsome man, but I'm certainly I'm not that bad. I mean, it's probably Tommy Lee Jones, actually. Although, funny fact, I think my roommate actually watched a recent movie with Mark Hamill in it where he was supposed to be playing a grizzled Templar, talking about, of course, actors who have played in the Batman series but have also done live action films, and though perhaps not of his character. Apparently, Mark Hamill was supposed to be doing some grizzled Templar who was teaching recruits, and evidently, his voice for grizzled Mentor Templar is somehow the same as his Joker voice. So, I actually watched a clip of it too. And to be honest, I couldn't blame him because the entire time Mark was talking, it just seemed like I
What
could
are you
just
doing?
see
Get
the
away from
Joker
that. Back off. This is our Hydra supply, and we like
being
it
this
broken.
noble
Get
knight
lost.
from the Templar Order, and I'm like, no. Hi, kids. Who are you?
What are you kids doing here?
We live here. Who do you think you are, stomping in here like this? We need this water. We don't have any money, and there's nowhere else in the district to get water for free. We'll die if it gets shut off.
How
You have
awful.
my sympathies.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't help us much. Just leave us alone. This is the only place we've got, and the only way for us to get by.
What if I helped you
If I
out,
gave you
kid?
some credits, would you be able to find a new place to go?
Yeah, that'd be a start. It'll take a lot, though. Are you gonna give us enough?
This
Here
should
you
take
go.
care of you and your friends.
Whoa! I've never even seen that many credits
Of course, the
before.
lizard man is
We can
like,
trade for a
how
long
dare you
time
give
with these.
children who are
Thanks.
poor money? Well, excuse me, Mr. Lizard. Yeah, and I get that he's from, his culture is a hunter culture, and he's like, they should know how to hunt and kill their own prey. And so- but at the same time, it's like, it's a giant city planet. There's literally no prey. If there was anything wild that lived on Coruscant, it does not live here anymore. Now you see me? No, you don't. Lizard Man is invisible, but his weapon is not. Okay. I love that. That's funny. Unless you want to go on a Hannibal diet. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure Hannibal Lecter would love to live on Coruscant. Seems like half the city, half the planet's run by gangs and crime anyway. I'm just gonna sneak in here. This bouncer's not gonna notice anything. And this other dude is just not gonna stop us. There we go.
Please, Doc. You gotta help me. I don't want to die.
I'm trying to help you. You need to calm down. Wait, what's a Jedi doing here?
Looking for an
Jedi relic
artifact.
may have passed through this warehouse.
A relic, you say? Well, unfortunately, I can guess just where it is. Those Black Sun thugs. They call me in to clean up a botched operation, and I find this. They're smuggling contraband off-world. Old Jedi junk, data disks, inside people's bodies.
Ooh.
That's absolutely terrible.
But Justicar, those vigilantes from the lower city, one of them paid big to get this stuff off-world. Quiet like. Especially some Noeticon. The Justicar's name, he was... Lars something. Lars Badek.
I know
Lars
that
Babbitt
name.
gave the Gand another Noeticon to keep safe. He must be behind all this.
The smugglers. I can't get the paperwork to go off-world. They're still here. Still hurting.
Those smugglers are dying, Jedi. I need that contraband out of them, but I have my hands full here.
Just tell me what I need to do.
The object I found in this man had a magnetic ID tag, which means that the Black Sun must have scanners to identify their smugglers. You should find one in the other room and grab some medical supplies. Maybe we can keep these men alive.
Well, that sucks. Yeah, are we gonna smuggle people? Stuff off planet? Shove it in people. Want that kill our own guys? I don't know, do we care enough? Excuse me, sir. I'm just going to randomly scan you. I don't want to scan you, lizard man. You found nothing. Apparently it has to be directly in this room. How much you want to bet? It's probably one of these poor guys on the floor.
Please, I surrender. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
I need to remove the thing inside of you. It's going to make you sick.
Going to? I've already got worse pains in my gut than a starving rancor. Just promise to be gentle, okay?
I'll try not to hurt you.
Such is the way of well, any doctor really. You shall do no harm.
Oh, yeah. That feels better. The thing was hurting worse than an infected fawn bite. Thanks. I owe you one, Jedi.
Well, here's an idea. Stop your life with crime, go get an actual job like a real person, and...
The wise woman always seeks knowledge, for she knows that she knows nothing. Welcome, Jedi. It is wonderful to see a face so young pursuing knowledge of the light. You honor us.
Hello, Daredevil Jedi, what's up?
My master, Yuan Par, is very sick. I'm looking for a way to help her.
How terrible that your occasion for consulting us is so tragic.
Tell us what you know of this affliction, and we will scour our combined knowledge for an answer. This is most unusual.
And very troubling.
We've searched our considerable knowledge and compared data from the Noeticon of science.
This illness you've described, it's more like a kind of mind control.
But Yuan's supposed to be a Jedi Master.
Such a powerful Jedi.
Oh wait, it didn't stop them from detecting this, from not detecting the Sith.
What is the
in the
matter,
prequels.
Master
Damn.
I think Nomita Boda knows best of all of us.
I don't dispute her wisdom, but the Noeticon of Secrets is the gateway to dark things. if the mind is not properly prepared to face them.
I will use caution, Master War.
I suppose we don't really have any other options,
No,
do we?
Noeticon of Secrets.
Are unbecoming a Jedi. The Noeticon of Secrets is not dark, though some of its secrets are. Go. Bring what we have discovered to the Noeticon of Secrets. Its masters will guide you.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
There you are. The Noeticons. How is the search going?
We're making progress.
Gave me
Some
advice.
kind.
When I find the third, we might have a cure.
I'm glad to hear it. But right now, I need you back at the embassy. Yuan has taken a turn for the worse. She attacked my assistant, Farron. I've managed to keep her restrained, but I'm worried what will happen if she doesn't calm down.
Can't imagine Yuan raising a hand to anybody.
I know, but she just lashed out at Farron. Please, we need you back here. Yuan, calm down, please. There's no man in the shadows here.
Men in the shadows, men in the shadows. I think she's trying to say that there's a Sith Lord that is kind of controlling this disease. But in her non-lucid state, she's not doing a good job of it. But then again, I mean, it wouldn't be good Sith magic if she could actually go, Sith mind control. Need help. Another old quote. It's quite familiar, but I can't quite place my finger on it. Been a while since I've heard it. Only the shadow knows what lurks in the hearts of men. I'd almost say it's Edgar Allan Poe, but it sounds similar to his work, but I don't know. No, that's Shakespeare. From Hamlet, if I'm not correct. Oh no, my eyes are starting to tire. What? What? Seriously? Seriously? Oh. Shadow was an old radio show. Also, he's 9 years older than Batman. Interesting. I can't say that my old radio trivia is all that good. That's well before my time. Like, I might look like I'm in my 40s, but I'm actually like late 20s at most. Hello. We have a new viewer. But Yeah, I'm not too familiar with old radio shows. I know more of like things like I know what Batman is. I know a lot of other stuff, but much before like late like Star Wars is pretty much the only thing I know about the 70s. The most I know about the 60s was Star Trek, like the original Star series. Which funny thing is, because my parents actually used to have the Star Trek series all on videotape, so I would watch that over and over again. We also had like the original special edition Star Wars too. The one before the additions that George actually put into it. Oh, hi, Lucky Charlie. What's up? I see we have someone new. Howdy. Alright. This is supposed to be the entrance to some diabolical medical facility for gangsters. Where are the gangsters? There you are. Now come here. I am a saber you in the face. Hey, come back here. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the new audio. We just got in this windscreen and everything else, so. Cool, awesome, man. I actually don't often do live streams because we don't usually get too many people on board. So it's actually kind of cool to have, 2 or 3 people in the chat right now. So that's actually pretty awesome. Usually it's me just going all by myself. Sorry if you did not want to have to listen to me sing. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this audio. Usually it's a bit different. Usually without my editing software, the audio tends to sound a bit more loud and echoey. So now we've got a whole new arm pole for the microphone. I've got a whole new... If you don't know what I mean by we, I actually have my YouTube... My roommate actually does this channel with me. So he actually works on it with me when he's awake. He doesn't get to come on often because he actually takes care of his niece, which is probably a little mad that I'm up at like 4 p.m. and he's probably got to wake up at like, well, not 4, but 3 o'clock. Lucky Charlie. Sam, man, it's hard for me to stream on my laptop. Do like to watch my friends and help friends play and help out their streams when I can. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I stop by a few streams every now and again when I get to see them. So, it's definitely very... I will say it's definitely hard when you're a very small, new YouTuber and very few people know you to really get people to come onto your streams. So it's actually really cool and really great when you get people to actually stay on and say hello and chat for a while. Especially considering I'm actually not particularly good at marketing myself. Like, I know the skills. I can definitely play the games, and I know how to try and get the sound right, trying to make sure the graphics look good, and create some good, decent videos. Trying to actually market myself where I can get my videos out there is not one of my skill sets. So often I'll go on Fiverr and get a digital marketeer to go out there and kind of market out the link to share it out to a bunch of people and actually get them to watch the videos when I have the currency available. Usually do pretty good with that too, though. Hello, droids. Time to stab you to death. But yeah, thanks to this new setup, I actually think our audio has come out a lot better than it was. I don't know what you guys think about the mic audio or anything like that, so I hope you guys actually enjoy it. I'm hoping I'm not uber loud and like destroying your eardrums. I've got to take these headsets off. I love my A10s, but they are very, very hot. Inventory full. Oh, yay. Well, at least I have money to buy more inventory. Ooh, thanks, man. But yeah, that was the idea, is to get some new equipment for the microphone to try and make it sound a bit better. The biggest problem is, before like the arm and everything, I literally had to have the mic sitting on my desk. So it was either in my way on the right or left side of me, to where my keyboard had no room, and I kept trying to adjust the microphone to a distance where I could still use my keyboard and mouse. It was annoying. That's for sure. Okay, I think we've pretty much eradicated everything in that room. Now we have to go find the patient files. But yeah, I've been, I decided, since we're close to 600 subs right now, actually. Actually, we're like 626, to go ahead and do a nice little live stream. Maybe see if a few of our new subscribers are
Thanks for this. Closing that clinic
are on out and about.
And for the people of Coruscant.
I'm gonna take the Force Lord. I tend to like to do DPS. Shooby-dooby-doo. Ooh, what is this? An interesting hat. That's what that is. Yeah, actually, surprisingly enough, like the setup I have, Only cost me like 20 bucks on Amazon. And shipping was maybe $7. So, I mean, grand total of $30, not that expensive. And it came with not only ARM, but it came with the air screen, the little muffle thing for the mic. Basically, it came with everything but the microphone. Which, once you're done actually watching the live stream, I would definitely suggest going and watching our new video, Torchlight 2, which is what we just finished doing. Put out about like 8 o'clock yesterday, because it's not a bad deal. Because unfortunately, my retail job usually has me working until 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm usually up at like 4 or 5 o'clock at night. And then I don't wake up until somewhere around noon. Noon, 1 o'clock-ish. So, and that, and I was kind of waiting to make the new video until after we got the stuff in. And I'm actually surprised that it came in on a Sunday. So usually mail doesn't show up on Sunday, but the Lich actually informed me that, yeah, Amazon will actually make people deliver on Sundays. And days they don't normally deliver, so. Interesting bit of information there.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
But, no, like I said, yeah. Oh. Okay, so you actually visit me at my work. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, that's primarily what happens with me. I go in like late afternoon, don't get out until like 1 in the morning. But yeah, nope, that's pretty much what it is for me. But like I was actually trying to say, Torchlight 2 Part 1 is actually one where we actually use the mic. So the audio has gotten a lot better, and then because of the ARM, we can actually position the microphone where you can actually hear me and the Lich. So things have gotten a lot better since we had this. I feel like I must find a pillow. My butt is beginning to hurt. Even though this is a $200 gaming chair that's supposed to keep you nice and comfy for hours, I think I think it's starting to go. Hey buddy, you've been gaming for like 3 hours. Want to take a break? See. Right. So let's go talk to the senator and see what he has to say and get that quest fulfilled.
I brought what you asked.
Handshakes and baby kissing. Really, dude? Well, that's one hell of a dated political reference. Well, thank you. I love the Warhammer stuff myself. I actually enjoy Warhammer 40,000. Come to think of it, I've got a number of Warhammer 40,000 games, including Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Prophecy and Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus, which I've been interested in trying to make a video of at some point as well. I actually really do enjoy Warhammer 40,000. It's a great game series. It started out in the 80s as a little tabletop, which I played for a while. Something I would really like to get back into playing, but oh god, how expensive it is. For those of you on the stream who have no idea what 40,000 is,
I am gratified by this.
It's a dark sci-fi game, and the average cost of actually getting into the game, like just a basic starter set with a very small pair of armies, is like $150. And oftentimes, if you want to get like another squad of like 10 guys, that's gonna generally cost you retail about $50-$60.
This solution was crafted specifically for your being. My
for
and appreciation.
10 plastic
Continue
dudes.
upgrading coercive systems and ensure the clean life waters flow upward. Accept my
If you want to buy a vehicle, you're probably looking about somewhere around $70-$80, depending on the vehicle. And often to play the game, depending on the army you play, for example, you have two different types of armies generally in 40k. You have what we call the number armies and the elite armies. Numbers. Like your number armies are like the Imperial Guard, where you have to like have a bunch of these guys.
I administrate as well as
So you'll spend somewhere like 3,000 or 4,000 to get a decent army
What have I
going.
done to incur white acute?
Unhappiness is a sign one's lost one's balance.
But for like Space Marines, you can get a similar army together
Your statement advances nothing. Patake commanded me. Optimize
for a little bit
Corson's
cheaper
waste
because they
processing
are an
system.
elite force.
Preserve your
So
organs from filth,
you don't need
disease,
as many
poisons.
of them.
But Ugnaught porcine bipeds plunder Gree ingenuity from waste processors. With Gree optimization solution stolen, filth, disease, poisons spread uncontrolled, plagues imminent.
What would Ugnaughts gain from
Yeah.
possessing your technology?
But I will agree, yeah, it seems a bit too expensive at first, but you have to. But the thing about 40k though is once you actually get your army, you don't have to spend that ever again, which is kind of cool. The most you have to spend on that game ever again is to buy a new book once in a while.
Authorizes compensation of Republic credits to the Black Bisector who repossesses the optimization solution.
I suppose
So
I
it
can do
has
that
kind of a
much.
high
That is the expected response, Black Bisector.
first cost, but
Why
once you
exhaust
actually get into the
respiratory
game,
functions
it's
on
not that expensive eventually. You know, unless you're like some of these guys that Uber collect, where even when they have a decent army, they just keep buying more and more and more and more. I think they refer to it kind of like plastic crack, is what they call it from time to time. But, no, the video... Actually, my experience, oddly enough, with the Warhammer 40,000 games is that they're kind of a little hit and miss. Because sometimes they're pretty good, like, they'll look great, but then you'll have issues where, you know, they're very glitchy, or the stories aren't very great.
Please, Yuan, calm down. Nobody here wants to hurt you.
Ah, yes, Atros, but the darkness is coming. Maybe I want to hurt you. Yes, I think I'd like to break all your bones. I'd enjoy hearing them go pop, pop, pop.
You don't want to hurt anyone. Fight it.
Fight? I don't know what you're talking about. What's a few broken bones between friends? Want to play?
Please, Yuan. It's me, your Padawan.
My Padawan? I don't have a Padawan. I sent her to fight the Flesh Raiders, and before the day was done, they dined.
No, they didn't.
Defeated the Flesh Raiders, Yuan. I'm alive.
You? No, it can't be. Rip out her throat! Tear her apart! No, Padawan! No, please! Help me! I can't stop it! It's him again! Help me!
Yuan!
It's okay. I'm here to help you.
Help? Ha! I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help.
Of course, we have to fight the master. Why not?
Please, help me!
That must have been awful. To fight your own master.
But I think actually, and the funny thing is, like,
1 minute she was placid, and then
for the longest time, they could not get the sound of a bolter right.
It's more imperative than ever that we find the Noeticons.
Because they would just use like assault rifle sounds. But if you actually know about what a bolter is,
Both
like a
Vigan
bolter
and a Black Sun member mentioned
as
Lars
a firearm
Baddock, a Justicon.
fires
I
a
think he's connected.
.75 caliber
The Justicars are self-appointed
mass
lawmen that
reactive
police the lower
round
city.
that is self-propelled.
Republic security was stretched thin after the attack, so the Justicars
That,
took over.
once it penetrates
Lars
the target,
Baddock is
explodes.
one of their leaders, near the top of the Republic's wanted list.
I'll take my chances.
Lars Baddock is known to hole up in the central
So
tower area.
basically, it should
Do be
thud,
careful.
not
I'll take care of Yuan while you're gone.
not do the usual gun sound. And neither one of these is really helpful to me. Hey, you medical
by for
droid,
examination
buy
and
my
suggested
stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm going to actually stay up, honestly, either. I may actually go to bed here in a bit
You are
for
fit for duty.
myself.
Return to your post.
Have you seen the Astartes fan movies? I've seen a few of them, yes. I think I've seen the most recent one. Because I think there's a group that's doing a very recent Astartes fan film. I think the last video they did, the Astartes were fighting a pair of psychers. Really good stuff, though. Really good film. I definitely enjoyed watching it. You know, and on that topic of film, like, one movie I would definitely be interested in watching, and I know that
The
it's
Jedi seeks to improve himself through study.
that some people don't really like
May
the
Force
film.
be with you.
But I would like to see like the original Space Marine film that had that guy from Aliens. I forget what his name is. Ian something. And again, the actor, because he played the chaplain, and he was the guy that the xenomorph originally like burst out of his chest. I think he was actually one of the only big name actors that was a part of that film. You know, I'm probably the only one that actually knows about it, though. That's probably the sad part.
Take a look. Everything you see is for sale.
Then again, I mean, that might... You might be able to prove me incorrect with that one, so... Ah, no! I don't want to sell my lightsaber. Get back here.
Come back anytime.
Oh, we have a new person. Hello, new person. Oh my, 4. That's actually one of the most people we've had on here before. Oh, they ran away. You know, everybody, I'm gonna say goodnight from now. It's about 4 in the morning where I'm at, so I want to get some sleep. Sleep is a thing. And I want to thank you, everybody, for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to leave a like. That's always helpful. Ah, John Hurt. Cool. Good night, everyone, and have a good morning when you wake up. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Which I'm sure my roommate is very thankful for. You too, everybody. It'll let me... There we go.